Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, a fascinating next half hour here of radio for elite musical experiences. About 7 minutes away from 8, we have those tickets for My Chemical Romance at Soldier Field with a song scramble. And then about a half hour away at 8:20, we will have Lincoln Park tickets kicking off Ticket Blitz Thursday for the Madhouse. Very, very awesome stuff coming your way now. But first, food news with Brian and Kenzie on
We need a
Q101.
sounder that says that.
Food. Let's try it all together. 1, 2, 3. Food news. And a sound.
I didn't hear Case at all. Is he
I'm
there?
going to bring up his mic a little bit.
Okay, dude.
Okay.
That's weird. Nobody's ever said that before.
I didn't hear him.
3, 2, 1. Food news.
I heard him at the end.
Just at the end?
Yeah.
I'm shouting.
Maybe you're harmonizing really well.
I don't think you can hear him over your voice.
Hey.
No, this is in your head. You can't hear him. All right, anyway.
I thought you were going to try to compliment me, and then you decided not to. Anyways, what is...
Anyway, to the food news. I gotta say, this is my Christmas every year. Not December 25th, but December 3rd, when the McDonald's McRib sandwich comes back to Chicago and America. So the McRib coming back December 3rd, but this is incredibly special. What McDonald's is doing, and I don't believe they've ever done this before. McDonald's is also selling a half-gallon jug of McRib sauce for the holidays. The McRib sauce in a huge, beautiful, Christmas-looking jug. And I love it. Says, I'm jugging it.
That is awesome.
A home run into deep left field.
Fantastic.
Their barbecue sauce is fire at McDonald's, and let alone putting that on the McRib, and the McRib coming back the same day. Very limited edition, half-gallon jugs. My prediction with the way the holidays are going so far and not being able to find a Christmas tree, they'll be sold out in like 30 seconds. And I guarantee they have millions of them, but they'll be gone.
I've never had the McRib, and I love McDonald's.
What?
Like, I've had, everything, but I've never had the McRib.
Oh, this is going to be a special December.
Why? Am I going to have one?
Yeah, I'm going to buy them for everybody. I'm going to do it.
I think Brian will do this one. Kenzie, I think every American man, woman, child deserves to have a McRib at some point in their life. It's really something that I think brings the country together. It's something that makes me proud to be an American. I love the McRib.
McMerican?
A McMerican. I love all that it stands for. I'm so into McRib season. Thank you.
Stand up for the McRib. The McRib. Yes, the McRib. All right.
That was the actual version of the song, then they changed it to America.
I know, a bunch of sellouts. To me, it's a McRib song.
Of course it is.
So remember, we're about 4 minutes away from those My Chemical Romance tickets for Soldier Field. The song scramble coming. More food news. Pizza Hut is entering the wine game. They've made tomato wine.
Okay.
So wine with tomato sauce, I imagine.
I don't want tomato wine.
Well, how do you know?
I don't want it. I don't want savory wine.
I guess it would have a little bit, but I like a little bit of a bite to my alcohol. A little bit, a little
A
kick
tomato
to it.
bite?
Tomato bite.
What is it going to taste like? Maybe kind of, what's that thing called? Bloody Mary?
Could be.
Bloody Mary energy?
You like Bloody Marys?
No, which is why I know I'm not into this, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And you know how Bloody Marys used to have a lot of accoutrement on top? I suppose they could put like a slice of pizza, calzone.
Just shove it in there.
Yeah, right on the top.
So here's their description of the wine right here. It's made from ripe, juicy tomatoes infused with natural basil to create a wine that the chain says, quote, offers an aromatic blend of fresh herbs and spices with rich, sun-ripened tomato notes and a subtle hint of toasted oak, reminiscent of a perfectly baked pizza crust. So the wine might taste like a pizza crust.
Might taste like a pizza.
Yeah.
So you just get wasted on pizza?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds pretty good. Thank you, Pizza Hut. And finally, in food news, this might be something concerning about Jersey Mike's. And Jersey Mike's was acquired by a company called Blackstone in an $8 billion deal. So the guy
Wow, that seems high for sandwiches, doesn't it?
Well, it's not the number.
Holy crap.
It's not the number of sandwiches. It's for the company.
Wow.
It's expected to close in 2025, and that is insane. I mean, this guy started it with one shop. Mike started it.
One sandwich at a time.
Mike had one sandwich over there in Jersey, and he started that. It was one guy starting this in Point Pleasant, New Jersey in 1956, and it was Jersey Mike's. And now, still alive, the guy has $8 billion. Well, you got partners and stuff like that, and certainly franchises and all that. But, man, Jersey Mike's. Now, I am a Jimmy John's guy, but I like Jersey Mike's. In fact, I'm a little worried about my points not transferring with the sale. They still owe me some points from the last purchase of a sandwich at Jersey Mike's.
You had a whole issue. He caused quite a snafu in the line when he was trying to get the correct amount of points for the sandwiches. And I'm like, you got to let it go, man. You only earned like 3 points.
I know, but I didn't get them.
I know. He wanted her to redo. She's like, I can't return your sandwich. So he's like, just re-ring it.
I was sitting there eating, going, like, Mom, can I get my points? No, you missed my points.
You already put the sandwich in your mouth, sir.
But I know Case is a true aficionado of Jersey Mike's. And are you worried with the sale transfer that something might happen with what you love?
I'm terrified. And I got to be honest, I thought this was going to be pouring one out for Jersey Mike's because I think Jersey Mike's, as we know it, is dead. This is what happens when private equity gets involved. This is the same thing that happened to Chipotle. The quality of Chipotle went down once they were sold to a company just like this.
I don't notice the quality down in Chipotle.
Well, the
no,
portion
it's
sizes are down.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
It's all changed.
No, that's fake news on TikTok and everything. They're the same.
It's not fake news.
It is fake news.
Not fake news.
Okay, all right, good debate, guys.
I mean, I've eaten a burrito there recently, and it was the same size it was like 7-8 years ago.
It depends on the server, I suppose.
Well,
it depends on the scooper.
I'm very chatty.
Yeah.
They like me over there at my Chipotle.
This is all very bad news. Chipotle is owned by a company called Vanguard. This company that bought Jersey Mike's Blackstone, they own most things in the world. This is a company that just buys up organizations and lowers the quality. What they'll do is they'll raise the price, they'll lower the quality. We'll probably start getting pre-cut meat from Jersey Mike's. They'll get rid of the giant meat cutter that's in the stores.
But Danny DeVito shows that in the ad all the time. They can't lie now there.
Brian, I love it. They're probably going to cut Danny DeVito.
Oh, no.
They're going to say, hey, man, why are we paying this guy all this money? People are just going to funnel any sandwich into their old mouth, and Jersey Mike's, as we know it, is going to go away.
Hey, I'm not putting just anything in my mouth, damn it.
Save that, please.
Yes, sir.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Little Weezer for Ann and Hoffman Estates, who's just kind of sitting back and letting the world burn with everybody trying to call in and get these My Chemical Romance tickets. She just tapped out on it and said, just give me some good music. And so we got some Weezer for you, Ann and Hoffman Estates. You can do that, you can enjoy the show and not compete. But boy, this shut down our phone lines this week. It broke them. And today we're getting close to that with everybody trying to figure out the song scramble for My Chemical Romance. Tickets at Soldier Field. So we have Nikki checking in. And Nikki, take it home. Show people the boss here. Show what it's all about. And give me the 3 songs in order.
Is it I'm Not Okay, Cancer, and Vampires Will Never Hurt You?
You got it. You're going.
Ah! God.
Yes, queen. Go on.
Oh, my God. I'm at work. I'm trying not to be too loud and freak out.
Oh, F 'em.
Also, that was pretty loud.
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the break room. So.
Oh, thank God. We'll go to the vending machine, buy yourself some Doritos to celebrate, and you are going to see My Chemical Romance at Soldier Field next year, girl.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, Lincoln Park at the United Center, Monday, August 11th. And we just gave out the keyword for Ticket Butts Thursday. Dodger Boy checked in on the text line and said, oh, F. I missed the keyword because my dishwasher delivery guy called. Can you give it to me again?
That classic excuse.
I hate when that happens.
The dishwasher delivery guy.
How do you think that phone call went?
So I'm here, bring the dishwasher, whatever you want. So Dodger Boy, just for you, that keyword again is 0 to 312-591-8300. Text that for your chance to get to Lincoln Park.
And may I clarify, please spell the word 0? Don't text me a 0. I'm getting a lot of that. Don't worry. I will get to you with my little bounce back of what to actually type. Please spell the number 0.
Because it's called the Zero World Tour. From Zero, of course, the album.
Yeah, just to clarifify.
Yeah, Zero if you never spelled zero before. That's what it is. In case the dishwasher delivery guy is still on the phone with you. 312-591-8300. Text that right now. Now, it is the holiday season and also getting near the end of the year. And I don't know if you're like me or like Kenzie or like Case, where I don't know about you guys, but we're kind of doing a little bit of house cleaning and getting rid of stuff and selling some things online on Facebook Marketplace. Me and Megan have gone through stuff because we just run out of space. And we have an apartment. It's decent size, but, blessed to have people buy gifts for Harper. And it just takes up. I have no space for me. So we're getting rid of stuff. A lot of stuff.
I'm happy you're getting rid of your child's gifts because there's not enough space for your stuff.
Yeah, I sell my stuff.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually considering getting rid of my. This is serious. I'm considering getting rid of my Playboy collection.
Thank you. Thank you.
I said considering. Calm down. Maybe for God Bless the Gravy, if people will give us the $9,000 that's left, if one business would buy, maybe I'll throw out the whole collection of my Playboys.
You'll give the business the Playboys. How about that?
Yeah, well, no.
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 What are you going to do with them?
Well, I'm going to give them to them if they give the money.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you said just give them away and forget about the donation.
No.
Okay.
Like if I'm clarifying what you're saying. So if they donate the $9,000, you'll give them the huge collection of Playboys that you have?
I have several years, and they're in good condition.
What's the year range? Are these 90s?
90s to 2000s.
Oh, early 2000s in there?
Yeah, early 2000s,
Okay.
even late 2000s. They stopped, I think, the magazine itself, I believe, stopped full publication.
Just to get a real range on this, are they shaven or not?
Well, that was the era when it changed.
So you have both. Because
Yes,
it's the
'cause
crossover.
Early 90s-ish to, yeah. Are you interested? It sounds like you're asking questions.
But if you're a bit, if you're going to donate and you have one preference over the other, that's a very important question.
Well, I can, partition them off to different buyers
Okay, I
for
see.
your preference
Yeah.
of what you like.
For around 2000,
If you like hardwood floors or,
carpet.
It's a little bit like if you ever see highlights of a baseball game from the 50s and you're like, is this pre or post Jackie Robinson? Brian's Playboy sort of spans both eras.
Yeah, it's tough. That's
Yeah, it's
what
a
I'm
lot.
saying.
Well, listen, I'm only considering it because it's going to be hard. It's hard just to get rid of, but getting rid of things is important. And Kenzie told us a pretty funny story off the air about someone in her neighborhood, because not only Facebook Marketplace, but some neighborhoods, like I'm sure you have a neighborhood Facebook group or whatever that you guys sell and trade, or talk about the neighborhood stuff.
Yeah, so we have in our neighborhood, we call it like this garage sale. Insert name of neighborhood. I'm not going to say. But so it's basically our version of Facebook Marketplace just within our neighborhood, which is really nice because it makes drop off, pickup, and stuff really easy, right? If you're buying stuff. And of course, because it's like a garage sale site, you always sell stuff for super cheap. Like, honestly, we had like one of those like long chases that you lay on. We decided to sell that.
Oh.
They're like $375. We're like $50. No one's ever sat on it. But you got to get like garage sale prices, right?
No
you
one sat on it?
Like ever, because it was in the corner as like a decorative thing, kind of. And
Those
we're
are
like,
so comfortable, though.
well, did you want it? It's $50.
Kinda.
Okay.
I could have had something for me in my house
I'm sorry.
besides the Playboys. It would have been.
Stupid kids.
I could have sat on the chase and read Playboys.
You would have loved it right in the middle of the living room.
Right in Harper's playroom. Right now.
Somebody should have been painting you like they're French girls.
I could have put it right next to her crib.
It would have been beautiful.
Thank you.
So anyways, it's supposed to be obviously for really good deals before you would take it to like Goodwill or something, right? And
Sure.
it's nice. There is just one girl in our neighborhood. She's not catching on. It's not clicking. No one ever purchases from her because she knocks off like $2 because it's used. Mm-hmm. Like she was selling a dress the other day, $150. I'm like, it's from Amazon. That's probably the exact cost of it. She was selling a yard skeleton for the exact cost that it is at Home Depot. Like she doesn't want it anymore, and she just wants 100% profit on the things she's using.
Yeah, people get fierce with wanting to be. I'm a deal maker. I'm a negotiator. And people get fierce to want to win that battle of Facebook Marketplace or however you're posting stuff or selling things. And then it's such a badge of honor to talk and brag about it the rest of the week. Hey, just sold this car stereo, faceplate, everything, $90. Bought it for $80. Huh? Huh?
Well, I don't. Does she think that we're on here just all making 100% of our profit? Like, that's not the point. The point is you don't want it anymore. It's used. Make some money off of it. It's like, oh, it's nice to get $50 back. We never use that chair or whatever. We're going to put something else there. Nice. If I would have listed that thing for $375, like she just can't grasp the concept. And it's hilarious because things move on this site. Every single post has comments. Everything gets like eaten up because it's like $5. This is like literally I sold 3 bags of clothing, all my clothes. I'm like, they're all size small. I don't want them anymore. $10. Like fill your kid's closet, whatever. Throw away what you don't want. She would have been like, $700 for these three. She's not getting it. So there's 0 comments under all of her posts.
Oh.
Nothing is selling. Everybody else is gone, pick up, gone, pick up. It takes like 5 minutes. And it's just hilarious because like you're just a store on our site.
Have you thought of sitting her down and explaining it to her?
I can't. I feel like if I write, you're selling this for too much, it sounds bitchy.
No, it would. It absolutely would.
Okay, so I gauged that correctly.
You correctly predicted what that would, how that outcome would be. So what you need to do is go talk to her in person.
I don't know her like that.
Invite her for coffee somewhere or whatever.
I'm not doing all this.
You're not doing all that?
I'm not going to do all that.
I'd love to hear that conversation of you going, listen, love you, love the stuff you're putting up. You can't put it for the price you bought it.
Well, what I want to say is, you see how you've listed this for $150? I'd buy it for 10. Do you see what's happening? Do you see the discrepancy in the post?
Yeah, but I love when I get a deal or make a deal, whether I'm selling it. And I sold a TV stand once, what you're talking about, like this woman does. Mm-hmm. I bought it at Costco, and it cost, I think, $85. I used it for 5 years, and it had damage on it. It had scratches from my time using it. And when I put it up on Facebook Marketplace, I said, this is, used. But I put it up for the same price like she did, and somebody bought it for $85 because it was a Costco price originally. It was probably worth like $200.
Oh, okay, because you got this deal on it already.
Yeah, but I got all my money back and used it for 5 years. I talked about that deal for probably a year to anybody that would listen. I said, let me tell you about this TV stand deal I made one time on Facebook Marketplace. It was not cool to be around me for a while because I talked about that deal forever. I loved that deal. It was awesome.
Well, you lucked out, and this is what she thinks she's going to pull one over on everybody. Every day she wants to sell something she doesn't want anymore.
Yeah. Case, does Kevin have a comment on this?
Yeah, I think Kevin is a lot like me. There's a reason that he doesn't like marketplace type places, and I like his reasoning behind it.
All right, Kevin, you're on the air. What's up, buddy?
Hey, ahoy, gang. So when you go to these things, so like some lady that their kids are out of the house, so they're selling cereal bowls. Or they're selling a chair. Like, my kid ate from this cereal bowl for 20 years, and now he's out of the house. Or he sat on this special chair for 20 years, and now he's out of the house. So they're trying to sell, like, their history with this stuff. I'm like, that bowl is worth $1. I'm not looking to pay for the history of the chair.
I'm a kid, I don't know.
I don't care about the Fruit Loops he ate in there. Chime in with your stories of buying and selling online. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.